Hello everybody, my name is Bright and today we are playing GTA 5. Yes, that is right, GTA 5, and I think I am in a hacked lobby. Look at that guy. His name is GTA 5 and he's spewing out some random characters. Just kidding, that's because I'm in Korea and they have some random ass language that I guess it just shows up as fucking squares. Whatever. So, yeah, I haven't played this game. Aside from the past month, I haven't played this game barely at all, really, since Xbox One days, which is like over a year ago, before I joined the army. Um, but yeah, so this is GTA 5. They added a lot of stuff. As you can see, the car I'm in right now looks kind of like a Lamborghini Aventador mixed with like a Huracan, maybe something like that. I'd say it's probably closest. It seems a little skinny to be the Aventador, but I think it's definitely the closest looking to the Aventador. I got the matte black paint on there with crew actually underglow. Our crew color is lime green. We did that a long time ago, back back in 360 time, because when we first started, lime green was like the hardest paint to get, so we made our crew color lime green, so that we were able to get that even though we were like level 15s or whatever. But anyway, this is the CEO office. This is the cheapest one because I spend my money on cars, not on buildings. Basically, they added bunkers. I should probably slow down. There's special cargo and vehicle cargo and whatever stupid missions. But you can buy warehouses as a CEO, and one of them is vehicle warehouses. Basically, all you do is source a vehicle, thing pops up, steal the X80. Lately, I've been getting a lot of supercars, and it's during this period of time where uh, exports are double money. I don't know if it's just been like really happy with me lately, but yeah, I've been getting a lot of high-end cars, which has been nice because they sell for 200,000, but you put 40,000 into it minus, well, minus 40,000 and then minus whatever you lose when you're taking it from, when you're stealing it back to your warehouse, driving back to your warehouse, because they give you different scenarios and shit, like as you'll see here. I have to go to the Sandy Shores Airfield. This is actually probably going to be one of the easiest ones, thank God, and it's for a high end, which is really nice. But it'll take you to random places on the map. Sometimes it'll just send you a picture of a location on the map, and you have to go to. Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to turn there. Whatever. It'll just take you to a random location on the map. Like, you know, the airfield, whatever. That's where I'm going right now. Sometimes it'll take you to like a point-to-point race where you have to beat a time. Those are always really shitty because once you get there, the dude starts attacking you, and then a shit ton of people come after you the entire way back. The cargo bob ones are fucking annoying because you have to not only have to get a cargo bob, which as a CEO you can call one to your office because there's a helipad on the roof, which is awesome. It only costs $200 to get yourself a cargo bob. But you have to fly pretty far away. Usually they're like middle of the map on either the right or left side of the island. And you have to pick up a car off of like a cargo raft thing that, you know, it's fucking, what are they, towboats or whatever? Tugboats, that's what they're called. There's a tugboat nearby, and there's two big like raft things that you have to pick up a car with the cargo bob and then carry it back. And there's always fucking like 3 waves of 2 buzzards that come after you, and they just deal, if you just keep driving and try to ignore them, they deal a shit ton of damage to your car, and usually like 10,000 at least in my experience. If you try to stop and fucking shoot at them, then they deal even more damage to you, so it's pointless to try to stop and kill them. But it's just a fucking mess. If you're in the server by yourself, then NPCs will come after you. It is often both cars, NPCs driving cars, and helicopters coming after you, which is super fucking annoying. What else? Shit, there's somewhere you just go to someone's house, you kill the guards quietly, and then, oh shit. Kill the guards quietly. Shit, went right by the AP pistol. Son of a bitch. I stopped on it and then went right by it. Alright, so for this one, all I have to do is just kill the dude, steal the car, and drive it back, which is awesome. The fucking X80 is hard to shoot into, though. Got him. Alright. So like I said, I've been getting back into this game, though. It's still fun. Like, for real. It's a blast. Yeah, so I just did 1,000, just that one shot, I did $1,396 worth of damage. And now that comes out of my pocket. It's really annoying. But that's still nothing though. As long as I drive safe on the way back, that's like, I mean, I have to pay right now. It's 40,000. So there's 3 types of dealers that you can deliver the car, export the cars to. There's one where you don't have to pay anything, but you get the smallest amount of money as profit. There's one where you pay like, you know, halfway in the middle, get better profit, and there's one where you pay way more and you get way more profit. But also, if somebody like blows you up on the way to your export, then you lose $40,000. And like right now, it's for top end cars, it's $40,000 to customize the car, and then you get to your dealer and you can make $200,000 off of it. Of course, that's subtracting the $40,000 and whatever damage you get. What I'm doing right now. Still, that's a fuck ton of money. And as you can see by my money, 3.4 million. That's after I just bought the Reaper, maxed it, and I bought the Tempesta, maxed it. I'm still already back up to 3 million, so the money's just flowing with this double money for imports exports right now, which is awesome. So yeah, it's kind of boring, honestly. I'm probably just gonna do I don't know. Actually, I'll go into races after this. Fuck it. I'll export a car after this, and then I'll go into races, because races don't make a lot of money, which really bums me out. But I understand why. But I really enjoy racing. I think this game, for not being centered around racing, it does a very good job of racing. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I think that, honestly, I think the driving in this game is much better than like the Crew. And I mean, you're gonna hate me, but I think that Need for Speed even is less realistic than this game for driving. Even though in this game, if you hold the brake and the and the gas at the same time, the back tires will burn out. You know, as if you had a fucking line lock, and that's what you use for your primary brake. But regardless, or the fact that if you're in a rear-wheel drive car and you hit the handbrake, it acts just like a front-wheel drive car or an all-wheel drive car. But as you can see there, minus the $1,396 right away. I'm pretty sure I have an export ready. Just log into the computer, and I do. So these are all my cars, which I didn't even show them. They're all just sitting out there in my garage right now. As you can see, a lot of they upped the name, so all the ones that you see are mid-range are normally standard, and then there's a few top ranges, you know, like, yeah, so like these are all worth 200,000, these are 200,000, and these are 100,000 right now. All these top ranges are 100,000, and the mid ranges are worth, I don't know, like 60 or something. But then there's collections. You can, you know, get 4 cars, and then get 3 of your friends to help you. You all drive all 4 at once, and then they all get this collection bonus right here, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, I'm close to a few, but none at the moment. So I'm gonna take this bad boy, the car that I just drove here, export that shit. So like I was talking about, 0, 80, 20, 140, 40, 200,000. The only thing I can possibly see making sense. What color should I make this car? The only thing that I can see making sense for doing the 0 one is if you're in like a really shitty server and everybody's like just being dicks and blowing people up, and you're just like, I'm just gonna take it cool, just gonna make a little bit of money. Then I can see doing the 0, putting 0 into it, because then if it blows up, you really didn't lose that much. Ooh, I kind of like that ice white on that shafter purple. That's nice. All this shit's free because you drop the 40,000 into it right away. I always put the Liberty City one on, but usually just blow through this. Just kind of do a decent looking car, make it look kind of cool. I hate the wings on this car. They're like, they come out of the bottom down there. Like, I get it, but I think it looks fucking stupid. Like, no wing looks just as good with a wing, or almost better even, I'd say. I don't own the X80 because I don't. It was the top car when I started playing like a month ago. Now they've come out with the XA21, I think it is, and one other one. And but yeah, I haven't bought the X80 yet either. I bought the Tempesta. That's supposed to be up there. So hopefully after this I can get into a race, a supercar race with custom supercars, and I can show you my Tempesta because I love that thing. I bought the Reaper not knowing the Tempesta was better, and I kind of regret it, but at the same time the Reaper still looks badass as fuck. And the Aventador in real life is a bomb-ass car. But yeah, so this is the X80 Proto, and now I'm exporting it. As you can see in the bottom right, the car is worth $2.7 million. My commission off of it. So I think the idea behind it is that I'm working for another company, and the person who I'm delivering this car to right now paid that company $2.7 million, or will be once I deliver the car, and my cut from that delivery is $200,000. That's the only. If personally, I feel like there should be an option to like upgrade your company. I know it sounds ridiculous because you'd be making $2.7 million, but if there was an upgrade for your company for like $50 million, so that you could do everything yourself, maybe you had to do missions or whatever to find the cars or something. Maybe 50 million is a bit ridiculous, but you get what I'm saying. An upgrade to your company so that you were doing the actual vehicle finding yourself, and so you can make the full profit. Because I hate driving a $2.7 million car to some random person and only making 200,000 off of it. Like, or just have better progression. Like right now it's double money. Let's say when you first buy your company, the delivering high-end cars like this gives you 100,000, but then after 100 exports of high-end cars, you're making $1 million off of each car. You know, like they have some way of getting better. It's just, progression is always good in games. It sucks doing the same thing over and over again and only getting $100,000. That's why grinding is so boring. But that's basically what this game has become, is just grinding for money. So I'm gonna, even though this is a really good server, because people aren't fucking with everybody, I'm gonna jump into an online race. Hopefully, oh shit. Hopefully, I can find one that people are actually in, because right now I'm in Korea and the servers are pretty trash. I've had a few that I think are China, or Taiwan, or Thailand, or Hong Kong, or something. Because most of their names are like Xing, Hang Ho, or whatever. Oh, look at that. Cool. My prayers were answered. But yeah, there's a lot of Asian names. Although lately it seems like I've been Tony Stark, Genevar, whatever, Icy Eva Kings. Those could easily be people in Korea naming their shit, you know, whatever. But at the same time, hopefully it's American. Ooh, I haven't raced my Reaper yet. That's not my Tempesta. Where's my... Oh, there's my custom Tempesta. Interesting. But yeah. I hate that the Sultan is a super. It drives me insane. Alright, let's try it. Why can't I can't bet on myself? That's fucking stupid. My win-loss. 392 to 343, I think. And winning is first place. Losing is second through 18. So I'd say I'm doing pretty good. My goal was to get to 400 wins before I get to 350 losses. 7 and 4, 1 and 26, 6 and 124, 0 and 1. Those stats are, by the way, from... Ooh, look, the guy behind me's got a Tempesta as well. That's the Osiris. Dude to my front right. I can't tell what that is, actually. Dude ahead of me, I'm not really sure either. Go! Oh, shit. That dude's an asshole. Tony Stark, what an asshole. It was known. So these are stunt races. These are also, I don't know when they exactly added these, but they're new to me. At first, I didn't like them at all, and I've kind of grown used to them, I guess. I don't know. Whenever you win at something, you like it more and more. So, I don't know. Just kind of how the cookie crumbles, I guess. But yeah, this is the Tempesta. I kind of made it like, I don't know. My friend calls it the Spider-Man car. But I don't know. I like red and blue. I'm a Patriots fan. Don't hate. I've been a Patriots fan for a long time. Almost my whole life. And by that I mean like 2nd grade. But yeah. So it might look like I'm gonna win this, but anything could happen. So stay frosty. I think they should fix the camera for stunt races. They needed some reworking or something, because shit's annoying when it like flips upside down like that. I am currently 9 seconds ahead of 2nd place. That's fairly decent. The other day I was looking on GTA Online on the subreddit, and apparently there was a guy who like tested all these cars. I guess if you just assume that he is, you know, perfect and accurate, or I didn't really read into it a whole lot, but he said that the Tempesta is the 2nd fastest car. The first fastest is the XA21 right now. It's the Jaguar. It's a pretty good looking car, but I prefer the Tempesta. I've always liked Lamborghinis a lot more. I think they're just better looking, I guess, you know? I don't know. I've always liked Lamborghinis as my supercar of choice in the real world. So, I like Ferraris too, don't get me wrong. But there's just something about a Lamborghini that just, I don't know, I just like it. It's just a good looking car. I wanna, if I could have like an Aventador in real life, ooh, don't even know. I'd be getting speeding tickets day and night. That'd be bad. It'd be real bad. I'd probably have to get a driver to drive me around. End up pulling a Paul Walker. Ooh, too soon. Already 3 minutes in this race. Time just flies when you're in first place. I'll tell you what. Hey, 20 seconds. Yeah, ain't no way in hell they're catching up to me. I thought catch-up was on. It sure feels like it's on. I don't know. Maybe they're like fighting over 2nd place like idiots instead of working together and slipstreaming to 1st. But there you have it. That was a stunt race. This is my Tempesta. And I'm about to finish. So I'll end the video so you don't have to watch these terrible other people race. But yeah, thanks for watching.